that way. As same as the video we saw in the last class, we also have to, well, pay close attention to each one of the questions, so you are not going to answer a question that you haven't been asked. And don't rush, because you need to speak properly, so take your time to speak and construct all the sentences. And as well as in the video we saw last week, also it's important to have a good range, or to exhibit a good range of grammar and vocabulary.
Excellent, excellent, excellent job, Ada. Fantastic. Ruth, how are you? Sorry, Esther, how is it going? Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you. I
Esther,
am good.
give us your summary about the video, please.
Yes, well, I liked it so much that the video, the girl, the woman, I think she gave a good answers. They Her answers were precise and interesting. I liked it so much. I think it was important for her answer the greetings of the interviewer in the last. She just he. Are you hearing me? Yes. Well, yes. I think was important for her to answer the greetings of him. Well, according to the points, the advices that the author gave us was very interesting for me. That she paid attention to the answers, um, as like sorry. Yes. Well, short. I like her short but long answers were logical and precise, and that's a thing that the author set us to take it into account. Also, I like the way she buys time, and that is very important because the questions are very hard for us, so we need to take time to think about those. Yes, and also the author said that we have to ask like we care the answers that the topics are interesting. That's really important for us to get a high score in those texts. And yes, that's it.
Excellent, excellent, Esther. Great, great, great improvement. Very well done. Now,
Thank you.
Robinson, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening. Well, I guess I watched the video. The video topic is how to get how improve, no, how to improve high school. For that, the examiner that several strategies. For the first point is listen carefully to question. It's important because you understand the question and you can answer the question. Point two is take time to think. Is another is relevant to think what I am going to say about the question. Point two, always complete the answer. Point four is we can say is extra time because we can buy time for the best quality for the answer. It's important. Don't rush. It's a caution. It's a warning. It's a advice. Don't rush to answer quickly. Not thinking. Point five is about we have an excellent range of vocabulary and grammar. Point six is about we answer the question. It's important to have logical. if we can give detail about when respond. And the last point
Okay,
is
anything else?
the last point about the recommendations being interested and excited in all topics. We must enthusiastic we are when we respond that question. It's our attitude about because the examiner qualified that gesture.
Excellent,
No,
excellent. You have all given, excellent explanation about the video on strategies on how to get high scores. Very good. So I'm really sure that you guys have done your homework really well this time. So congratulations. It's true. I really,
okay, thank
like,
you.
the that caution, that advice that the interviewer gives about not to be too creative about answers. How can you interpret that, Ada? Not to be too creative about answers. What does he mean by that?
That you shouldn't come up with an answer that is about something unreal or not probable. That's different, for example, from the TOEFL, because when you're taking the TOEFL, the recommendation is answer anything. It doesn't matter if it is not what you are agree with or if it is according to reality. So that's another difference I notice here. So the answer needs to be current, needs to be logical, and like many of people can agree with.
Excellent. Lady, what do you think about that point that says, listen carefully to the questions and take time to think?
I think that when you get tired about when you are thinking in this moment about the answer that you will say, it's important to get time because uh, you give a correct answer and a logical answer with respect to the question that the other person says. It's important to think a little more because you can give a better explanation about that you are thinking in this moment, or you can give a better answer taking into account a better grammar or a better concept with respect to the answer that you are saying in this moment.
Very good to give clear answers. Great. All right. Esther, what about you? There are two more important topics here, okay? One is make sure you understand the interview and use excellent range of vocabulary and grammar. What do you think about that, Esther?
Okay, can you please repeat me the first question? The
Okay,
first.
that you have to make sure that you understand the interview, and that's the first one. And the second is that you have to use excellent range of vocabulary and grammar.
Well, I think that's very important because the test the test is proving your grammatical your and your vocabulary in the language, and you have to make sure that you understand the question because you need to answer, so you have to pay attention. Yes, so yeah, you understand what I mean.
Yes,
So
I understand it.
are very
Continue.
important points because of that. What?
Okay, and what about the point that says use excellent range of vocabulary and grammar?
I say I said it already. I
Yeah, but tell
explain.
me more. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Uh, what? Uh,
Okay,
uh,
I'm gonna give you one more point to discuss. Check this out. You must give logical answers with detailed examples. What do you think about that point? You
mm,
must give logical answers and with very detailed
uh,
examples.
okay. I think that refers that we have to answer the questions, the question that the interviewer is asking us, no, to answer other things related to the answer or other things that don't have anything to be with that question. Question. We have to answer well according to the question that the interviewer gave us. Yes.
Okay,
I
good, good. Much better. All right, Robinson. The last round of questions are for you. And this is kind of contradictory because, for example, number one, don't run. Take time to answer clearly, Robinson. What do you think about that?
Contrary, here is agree that question. Repeat again, please.
Okay, give me the answer for the first question. The interviewer tells us not to run, okay, and to take time to answer clearly. What do you think about that advice?
Okay, it's important to take time because when there are questions, the examiner said one question, we must think what I'm going to say, clearly accurate way.
Okay, now
Don't precipitate in my mind.
in English we say don't rush, okay?
Don't rush.
All right, but also Robinson, the guy says to buy time and to give quality and complete answers to get a very high score. What do you think he means by buying time?
By time is ear time to can develop the answer correctly
Okay, go on.
for the best quality.
All right.
The expert way all expression and sentences complete.
Okay, great. All right, good. Yes. So, in conclusion, okay, as Ada said, this is completely different from TOEFL, right? Completely different because in this case, we have to be very, careful with time, We have to be careful with the answers that we give. We have to make sure that we understand everything that we are going through, and that is going to, give us a lot of, good punctuation at the end of the examination, okay? So, do you guys have anything else to add about the video? Ada, you go first.
Let me see my notes to see if there anything that we haven't mentioned. No, probably just to, apart from the vocabulary, I mean that you have to exhibit a good range of vocabulary. So you shouldn't be talking in the same tense, but trying to make a complex grammar structures in your answers.
Excellent.
I think that will be it. Ah, yes,
Yeah,
to show that you are excited,
excellent.
even if the question is boring.
Yes, that's very important when you are, doing this kind of evaluations because if the evaluator notices that you are bored or that you're angry, that is going to affect your punctuation, okay? Very good point, Ada. I thought you guys hadn't, noticed it. Even if you are speaking about a very boring topic, you have to show as much enthusiasm as possible, okay? Very good point, Ada. Great, great as usual. Lady, what about you? Anything else to add? Lady, can you hear me? Anything else to add about the exam?
Okay, teacher, can you hear me?
Yes, perfect, perfect.
Okay, what is the question that you can say me?
Yeah, I'm asking you all if you guys have anything else to add about the video. Any other important tips or points to discuss?
I think that the main idea is to get a better preparation with respect to the answers that you are using in this moment. It's possible that you don't know about that the person are asking is asking in this moment, but I think that it's better that you try the best tools to give a better answer with respect to the topic that are in this moment. That it is.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I remember, that the guy says one word that he repeats 3 times. What must you do before the evaluation? Practice, practice, and practice, right? It is so
Yes.
very important. Okay, great. Thank you, lady. Robinson, what about you? Do you have any other things to add about the video? Real quick. Robinson, are you there? Okay, Esther.
Okay,
Okay,
okay. I'm here. I'm here.
okay, go, go,
I
go. Go,
close the
Robinson.
microphone. I close the microphone. I
It's no
consider
problem at all.
I consider the strategy for the best result in in a in a IELTS test. All are- all, all of the aspects about the strategies are very important. No matter when as someone said is the topic is boring, no matter, you must you must enthusiast, you must show happy with with the question with the answer.
You must show enthusiasm. Very good. And excitement,
No,
right?
excited.
Excellent.
Okay.
Great. Esther, what about you? You're the last but not least, okay? Do you have anything else to add about the video, Esther?
I don't know if this counts like a good point to take into account is the use of different verbal times in our sentences is very important. That shows a very high high range of vocabulary, I think. And as Robinson said, we must we need to show confidence, show a lot of emotions, emotions, positive emotions like be confidence, express with our body, body, that yes, express of our good emotions with the body and with our speaking. We need to be nice and friendly with the inter that person with the inter is that person I cannot remember how to
The
pronounce that word.
interviewer, the
What?
interlocutor, interviewer.
Interviewer. Yes, thank you.
Uh-huh.
So yes, we
Great.
need to be friendly with him or her, and it's important to talk with him like if we were talking with our friends, like if we were having a conversation normal. We need to forget that we are in a test and as like if we are conversing having a conversation with someone. This I think is important that.
But we must be very respectful at all times, right?
What?
We must be very respectful at all times.
Ah, yes.
Okay, great, fantastic. As usual, guys, before we start with the second part, which is the practice section 3. I want to invite you guys to please to pray for Nidia. Okay, Nidia is really sick. She's not with us today because she has to go to the hospital. You know that she has a lot of problems in her lungs. Okay, she has a lot of problems to breathe, and she told me that is something like terminal. Okay, so please keep her in your prayers because she really needs our support and our help. Okay, if it's possible. So please, whenever you guys, before you go to bed, if you ever pray, if you ever talk to God, please remember Nidia in your prayers because she really needs our support. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Okay.
take that break to, invite you guys to support her at least, with your prayers, okay? So let's get started, okay? Lady, you have class at 8, right? So you have to leave soon.
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'm going to start the practice section 3 with you, okay? Remember that it's going to be exactly the same as you saw it on the video, okay? That this time we're going to put into practice what we have learned, what we have discussed, and I'm going to be choosing topics or activities based on the practice questions of IELTS Part 3, okay? And I'm going to be giving you the topics. I'm going to choose 2 topics for each and every one of you. And I'm going to be giving you follow-up questions. Okay, so I'm going to invite the others to please turn off your microphones so you guys can listen very well as your classmates are participating. Okay, so I'm going to get started with Lady. Lady, let's imagine that we are starting, okay, the interview. Let's imagine that it's going to be just you and me, okay?
Okay.
So, hey, let's get started, lady. Hello, good evening. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thanks.
Great. I want to welcome to this part of the interview in which you will have to be able to express yourself as much as you can, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you some questions related to the topic of part 2, okay? The first topic that I'm going to share with you is I want you to describe an interesting city that you know and like.
Okay. Um, I live in a good place. The name of this place is Villa Maria. This is an important place because you can see in this place coffee, you can see a lot of things that you can enjoy at the moment. You can find a lot of good and wonderful people there. And
Great.
you
Could you
can
please tell me
decide
where that city is? Can you tell me where that place is?
about what is the name of this place.
Where is it?
Okay, can you repeat me, please, because I don't listen you.
Okay, you have to describe an interesting city, not a place, okay? An
Okay,
interesting city that you know and like.
but it could okay. Could be
A city in Colombia that you know very well and that you like a lot.
okay. Like for example, it could be Medellin.
Exactly, I know that Villa Maria is in Pereira, right? In Medellin.
Okay.
So tell me about it.
Medellin, it's a wonderful city that any person enjoy to live. This city it's interesting because you can find a lot of things about it. You can find the water park. You can find a wonderful people. You can find an interesting place that you can visit. You can find the mother, and I don't know, you can find a lot of things. If you go to Antioquia, you can note Medellin because when you are in this city, you can you you can stay in the hair of this state.
Okay. When was the last time you went there?
The last year, I was in
And
the
what
last
did
year.
you do there?
I
What
was with
did
my
you do?
family. I spent time with my family in vacation, and I enjoyed in that city a lot because I know a lot of things and a lot of places that are close to it, and it was very interesting for us.
And what is the thing that you found the most interesting about that place or city?
Can you repeat me, please?
What is the most interesting thing that you found about that place?
No, I think that the old places are wonderful for me and for my family because it's wonderful that when you find um, places because you can find your history, your food. Uh, you can see that each place has a different knowledge about your culture. Uh,
Okay. Okay, now tell me about tourism in your country. Is tourism good in Colombia?
yes,
Okay. So, what in only one word, how would you describe your country that make it attractive to bring people to visit Colombia?
I could be, or I could say to the people that live in other country that Colombia is an interesting place.
Good. What is the importance of traveling around Colombia?
The people. I think that
Okay.
it's important when you know the Colombian people because through them you can know the happiness and the
Great, great,
people
great.
find the
Okay.
difference.
Good, 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 good. So, do you think it is safe to travel around Colombia?
It's an interesting question about it. Let me, I think, few minutes. I think that when you travel in Colombia, it's interesting because Colombia has a lot of um, things that you can see, like for example, animals, the nature, the rivers. Colombia is a wonderful country.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your answers and thank you very much for being part of this interview. Thank you so much. Good job.
Okay,
Good. Lady, remember that if you are pleased and if you need to go, you can leave the conversation without any problems, okay?
okay.
Ada, you're next. Are you ready to get started, Ada?
Yes.
All right. Good evening. Can you please give me your full name?
Sure. Good evening. My full name is Natalie Sanchez.
Great. What is the purpose of your taking this interview?
This is for the speaking part of the IELTS exam, so I must try to do well here.
Okay, so are you ready?
I am, yes.
All right. So now I'm going to ask you some questions related to the topic of part two. Okay. So here goes. I want you to describe a special occasion in your life.
A special occasion in my life. Well, I think it was the day I graduated from industrial engineering. I often say that was the most happy day of my life. The reason why I say that is because studying that career was very hard to me. So, like getting to a point of accomplish and getting my diploma was a very exciting moment, and it was an unforgettable day.
Okay, good. And where did that take place?
It took place in the auditorium from my university, in the central branch of the university. Um, no, actually, I'm confusing. It took part in that auditorium, but in another branch, different from what the one I studied. The
Okay,
auditorium
great.
was full of people, and I was almost I was very in the last row, so I was able to see the whole event.
And when did that take place?
It took place in September 21st of 2007.
All right. And who was there, Ada?
With me was my mother and my boyfriend, who was also graduating because we studied together at the university. So we graduated together, and also their family.
Great. And tell me, how did you feel on that occasion? What were your feelings like?
Well, I felt, as I said before, very happy. I was very delighted of having accomplished this very special goal for my life, like becoming a professional and having my diploma, who would allow me to work and start getting money. So I was very excited because I ended that stage and a new stage was beginning.
Awesome. Can you describe that occasion as the most important, remarkable, and beautiful experience of your life?
Probably yes. Probably I keep saying that. I keep saying that my graduation day has been the most wonderful day so far. Let's see what the
Good.
future brings to us.
Good. How do you feel about your achievements, Ada? How do you feel about the things that you accomplished in life?
Well, I feel very
Excellent,
proud.
excellent, good.
I feel very proud of many of them. Most of them had required much discipline on my part, hard work, but at the end,
Awesome.
we
Good.
just get the fruits of everything, all of your efforts.
Absolutely. Now, changing the topic, tell me, how do you organize your study time?
Well, my study time, I usually check the agenda at the UNAT platform in order to see the important deadlines and try to plan ahead, because as I work during the day and I have also obligations at home, I must try to be able to do most of the work during the weekends. So what I do is with the deadline in mind, I just go like go some weeks and try to distribute the work along the weeks and along the weekends, so that I manage to get everything done by the deadlines.
Okay, the last question for you. What do you think is important in achieving happiness?
The most important thing in achieving happiness is to be yourself. That's what I think is the clue of happiness, because if you are loyal to yourself, to your beliefs, to your convictions, your beliefs, then you will be able to accomplish like many things. So that's probably the most important part.
Fantastic. Excellent. Excellent. Well, this is the end of this part of the questions with you. You've done an excellent job. And for sure, if you were to have this exam tomorrow, you would get a very high score. Very well done, as
Okay.
usual.
Thank you
Great.
so much.
Awesome, awesome. People, before Lady goes and I continue with Esther and Robinson, I must remind you that you're supposed to record a video, okay? A short video on which you have to give your opinion about your encounters with me, okay? That is very important for my evaluation as well, okay? You're supposed to record one short video on which you have to give your opinion about these encounters with me, about these 8 encounters with me, okay? Ada, your microphone is off.
I'm sorry. I haven't heard of that. So should we send that URL, like the video URL to you, like uploaded in the platform? To be honest, I was not aware of that.
Me neither. I was told about it today, so that's why we started the encounter later because they gave us that information today. So, yes, I think you're supposed to send it to the course director, okay? But it's gonna be a short video on which you are supposed to give your opinion. You're gonna be like evaluating me, okay? So please don't forget to do that. I would really appreciate if you do that as soon as possible, okay?
Okay, sure.
Great. Okay, lady, now I can let you go so you can be on time for your class, okay? So go, go, go. God bless you and keep, working hard, okay?
Okay, teacher, but I don't have any question. I have any question about it. The idea is to record a little video with respect to my opinion about your class. Yes?
Exactly, about the 8 encounters. That's
And
correct.
I can record this video and send you.
You have to send it to the tutor, to the course director, okay? Anyways, I will keep you guys informed about it, okay?
Okay, and can you give me the email for send?
I don't know because I don't know. I think you have to send it to the course director, okay? But don't worry, I
Okay,
will find out about the information and I will send it to you as soon as I have it, okay?
okay,
Okay, great,
okay.
great,
Thank you,
great.
teacher. Thank
No
you.
problem. God bless you. Okay,
Okay, teacher. Bye bye.
bye bye. So, Ruth, no, Esther, you're next. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Ruth.
Okay, Esther. Hello, how are you today?
I am good. Thank you for asking.
Great. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, I am.
All right. So let's begin. I would like to ask
Okay.
you some questions related to the topic on part two. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you now. Can you please describe your favorite movie, your favorite film?
So, okay. My favorite film. Can you please give me some minutes to think about my favorite film? Yes. Favorite film is I don't have something like that. Ah, mm, I think I don't have an special favorite film, but there is one that I like so much. Is called Cinderella. The another Cinderella Part 3. This is a film about a teenager girl that she lost her mother and she lived with her stepmother and his dad died too. Her mother and dad dead dead, and so get in. She has to come to with her stepmother and her stepsister, and she lived with them. So they treat the her bad. Yes, it's about that. So when she has a talent, is she can sing. So she can sing. So this what West was sorry was singing contest on her institution, her school. So he participated in that. She win that the first place, and she could uh, go out of her house. So she left her stepmother and her stepsister that treat her bad.
Okay,
That's it.
why did you like that film?
I like that film because I like to sing. I like the music in that film was about the music. Yes.
Okay, and do you have any, what is your favorite kind of movies?
My favorite kind of movies are the romantic movies. Romantic movies, yes, where there are two main the personalities, two main personalities, a man and a woman. They fell in love, and yes, that kind of
Okay,
movies.
would you like to be an actress?
No, I don't. I don't like to act. Also, I'm so shy, so I don't like to act. Yes,
Okay,
because I shy.
all right, and what are your hobbies? What are your other hobbies?
My hobby. I enjoy so much to watch K-drama. K-dramas are series from from a country called Korea, from South Korea. So I like to watch those series in my free time. Also, I like to listen music because I love too much the music and I love too much sing. So I enjoy the music in my free time, and also I enjoy to surf in the internet. Yes, so I do those things in my free time. I watch K
Okay,
drama, listen music,
okay.
and
What do you think about violence in films?
what? Can you please repeat me that question?
What do you think about violence in films?
Violence?
Yes, violence in films.
Ah, um, violence in films. I think uh, sorry, violence in films. I think I don't know what are normal instruments that I don't know why they can't be in a film. Uh, Sorry, I cannot give you an answer for that question. I could not understand it.
Okay. Violence. Do you think that violent movies teach a good message?
Sorry, I cannot understand you.
It's a simple question. Do you think violent movies teach a good message?
Yes, I know it may be a simple question, but I really, 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 really don't understand that question.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Well, that
Yes,
was the
it's
last
I
question for
think
you.
it's just yes, okay, because my computer I don't know, but this coded your voice and you go and then you come and things like that.
Okay, but the question is, can you hear me now better?
Yes.
The question is, what do you think about violence in movies? Do you
Uh,
think it's a good message?
yes, a good message. Okay, a good message. Well, I think a good message. I think yes. Don't know. Yes, yes, because the violins are instruments that are so soft, so this can keep persons calm. So it's a good message. Just can help people to get calm. And that's it. And I would like to pass
Okay.
the question.
Okay, thank you very much. That's the last, that's the end of your interview this time. Thank you so much for your attention and for being part of the interview. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Now, Robinson, it's your turn. Are you ready to start?
Okay. Yes, I am.
Okay, so Robinson, the first topic that we're going to be discussing this time is about a newspaper or a magazine that you enjoy reading.
Okay. Go ahead, please.
Okay, so
The question.
which newspaper or magazine do you read the most regularly? Which newspaper or magazine do you read the most regularly?
Uh, the most regular newspaper I read is the newspaper The Time. It's published in Bogota, Colombia. Have a national circulation.
Okay, and how often do you read it?
I I read I read twice a week, Sunday and Monday.
Okay, so you read it.
I
Good.
read the newspaper.
And where do you read it?
I read the news about the financial social topic.
Yeah, that was the next question. But the question was, when do you read it? When?
Ah, okay. Excuse me. Uh, I read every morning.
Okay.
Uh,
And which
uh,
parts of it do you like reading?
uh, which part? The,
Uh-huh.
the part I prefer to read is the financial, the business, because they associate with the journalistic. So for me, it's interesting to 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 inf- to read about the merchant, about the fusion, about the how the commerce, the world commerce.
Great. What do you think about news programs in your country?
Repeat again.
What do you think about news programs in your country?
News program in my country. Well, the I think the news program in my country there I think is no are not impartial. There are not a balance between the news and I think the journalists because
Okay.
the
And what do
journalists
you think about the
coming.
profession as a reporter? Would you like to be a reporter?
Would you like?
To be a reporter or a journalist?
I would like to be a journalist because
Okay. What kind of news would you like to cover?
what kind what kind
What kind of news would you like to cover?
uh, I would like to cover the economic the economic part,
The economic section.
economic section
Good, good, good,
because
good.
you
Do you think that people read news better on the internet or on newspapers?
I feel the newspaper because internet has published a lot of fake news. So in the newspaper is more through the information. I think.
Okay. Good, 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 good. Do you think that English would be a good strategy to help you be a good reporter?
Oscar, you speak about the English.
Yes.
Yes, Oscar, because I had a chance the to the make relationships with another people that speak that language.
Oh, okay, thank you very much, Robinson.
Uh,
Thank you, Ada. Thank you, lady. Thank you, Esther, for your attention today. Thank you for being part of this nice group. And I'm really, really happy to have helped you during all this activity. Thank you so very much. And I really wish you all the best, okay?
okay.
I think that we will meet again
Ruben,
next week, okay?
next week.
Yeah, because there is a final activity that we have to do, but I don't know about it yet. So I will keep you informed, okay?
Okay. Ruben,
Okay.
about the link about the Q sample, the Q card.
Then what is that?
O sea, este, uh, the last encounter, the last week I speak about you could send me the link about the Q card.
Uh-huh. Ah, but I don't have that information yet. And maybe in private you can send me a reminder and I will think about it and I will find the information for you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye, people. God bless you and thank you so very
Goodbye.
much again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.